ISUPK, can you hear me over there?
I can hear you. I can hear you
Most
now.
high, most
Can you
high,
hear me?
correct. Come, I can hear you fine.
Trying to hook some stuff up real quick, man. My fault. Turn
Most
on
good,
this,
sir.
but I'm listening to you.
Yeah, right, sir. Yeah, I'm just saying, Shalom, Israel. We're the ISUPK, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. Since 1969, we've been teaching the truth according to the Bible that blacks, Hispanics, and natives are the 12 tribes of Israel, man. And today we back in here with another episode of the One West Perspective, man. You know what I mean? It's been a minute since we've been in here. I think it's we skipped last week, and I think we was in there with you the week before that, but we back up in here, man. You know what I mean? We back up in here bringing it to you live. I got Officer Picard here with us, Officer 500 Picard. I think we're going to have Officer 5000 Lock On join us here in not too long, man. You know what I mean? So y'all stand by for that. We're going to get in here and rock it out with us. I'm your host, Officer 500, not the shot of ISUPK Alabama as well. You know what I'm saying? This is a ISUPK Alabama production, man. If you ain't know, you know what I mean? This is put on by ISUPK Alabama under Commander General Hunter. You know what I'm saying? He allowed us to do this type of stuff, allowed us to do this type of work. So that's what we're doing, man. You know what I mean? So y'all rock out with us, man. You know what I mean? Rock out with us, man. You know what I mean? So what's going on in the world out there, man? Let me see if we got anybody in the chat, man. Anybody in the chat right now, man? We got a couple of people that was watching us. Ain't nobody commented in the chat section, man. What's going on in the world right now, man? Everybody talking about a lot of stuff going on, man. You know what I mean? Everybody talking about Jay-Z. You know what I mean? I heard a lot of people talking about Jay-Z and how he done switched up the hairstyle and how he done, you know what I'm saying? He done dissed these folks and dissed these folks on stage. And everybody think it's something important about Jay-Z, man. You know what I mean? But I think the other one said it earlier. What Nas say about Jay-Z? I feel like Nas feel about Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? What Nas said on the opening of that song, I think it was Ether, on the opening of Ether, what he said about Jay-Z, that's how I feel about Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying?
F Jay Z. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
They treating Jay Z like how they did Obama. You know what I'm saying, when he first got elected into the presidency. Obama's outside walking his dog.
Right.
Obama's outside. You know what I'm saying? Obama just ordered some McDonald's fries. Man, come on, man, listen, man. And nothing about that.
Don't
Promise
nobody care about him. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, everybody talk about Jay-Z, man, like he's something big. I like Jay-Z music, but I ain't never really been a big fan of Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Only time I really liked Jay-Z is when he was I think he did that song with UGK. I liked them, and he had a couple of songs on that Carter 3 that I would rock with. And then I had to go back and listen to Reasonable Doubt. Now, Reasonable Doubt was hard, but you know what I mean? Other than that, I ain't really just been a big Jay-Z fan. You know what I'm saying? His music is
you.
popular, so I listen to it. I ain't gonna just
Yeah,
be riding down the street listening to the Blueprint. You know what I'm saying? That's not me. You know what I mean? I'm too
you
southern.
know, you know, Scarface. You know what I'm saying? Did the what's that? Guess who back? He was good on that, but you know, so of course, that was on Scarface CD, The Fix. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You know, uh, I just recently got back in contact with a song that I liked it. You know what I'm saying, from Jay Z, because it kind of gives me a feeling of nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? You know, when we was kids, we used to sit around and watch videos and stuff.
Right.
Uh, that the one he did with Foxy Brown called Sunshine. I kind of
Yeah.
liked it, that one. You know what I'm saying? That beat was crazy. The video was crazy. You know what I'm saying? But then also what pops in my head from my youth is Jay-Z 99 Problems. And
Yeah.
that song right there, I hated it. And it stayed
Right.
on 106 and Park
It's
top 10
sad
for like
on 106
I don't know how long it was, man. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's they probably made me an enemy of Jay Z for life when they did that 99 Problems. 'Cause they had like that song was just so.
It
I'm
was
like,
the
man,
song.
yeah, man, like you got this goddamn, excuse my language, you got this hoogie playing the guitar, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
they acting like, you know what I'm saying? He in it, man. I'm like, man, this John corny to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah,
Didn't he
no,
take
now go ahead.
didn't he take 99 problems from somebody else? Didn't somebody else have 99 problems? Or was that I think I remember IC said something about 99 problems. I don't remember.
Yeah,
Did you remember hearing about that?
man, I'm sure it came from somewhere, man, but. wherever it came from, that's where he should have left it at.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, I heard that. I saw an interview Ice-T did, was probably like last week or something like that. He was talking about he did that, he made a line and it had 99 problems in it. And I guess like Jay-Z said, you had a hot line, he made it a hot song.
Mm-hmm.
So what, Jay-Z? So what? Hey man, I remember that song Pharrell had. Now that song Pharrell had and that song well, the music that he did with Pharrell. Now that was cold, but that was just because I
Talk
like,
about what? How to give it to me? That funk,
yeah,
that
that one.
Gucci stuff.
That Give It To
Yeah.
Me with
Okay.
cold. Yeah, that Give It To Me.
Okay.
Excuse me, miss, and what's your name? Is the name of it. What's your name? And then he had Frontin', Pharrell and Frontin'. Them was the three songs I liked by Jay at that time. You know what I'm saying? At that time, them three songs, yeah, it was good. But
I ain't
after
gonna
that,
cap. I did like Hard Knock Life, man. You know what I'm saying?
right.
That one had a love. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like I said, it was a couple things, man. But like, they just really just overrated this cat. Like,
That's right.
I'm like, come on, cuz. Like,
That's right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like,
Right. And they were
I
talking
don't
about
know.
how he
Maybe I'm too southern.
yeah, and they talked about how he was writing he didn't write his lyrics and he didn't write his raps. He was spitting off the dog. Who
And what?
cares?
Master P didn't write his lyrics.
Best P ain't write one lyric.
Man, Master P just get on the mic and flow. Like, ain't nobody giving Master P his flowers. And I
Right.
like Master P flow better. Man,
Like
you
that
can
much
keep
better.
all that. Man, you can keep all that extra stuff, cause like I knew exactly what Master P was saying. Look,
Yeah.
like, excuse me, I don't know what else to tell you. Jay-Z, I don't like nobody that try to think they above my head. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can keep them. Take them over there. Anyway,
For sure. Yeah, everybody talk about him and how he just switched up his hairstyle and nobody cares, man. Nobody cares. Nobody's real. I'd be honest, bro. Ain't nobody checking for Jay-Z. Jay-Z ain't moving the needle. And if we have not forgot what role Jay-Z played in this Colin Kaepernick situation. So I ain't let that go, how he was against people taking a knee in the NFL and against standing up for the brother George Floyd. Yeah, they was Jay-Z fell on the wrong side of history in that moment, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
don't
cool on
forget,
Jay-Z.
don't forget about the investments that he had in the privatized prisons. You know, all these
Right,
private prisons popping up, you know what I'm saying, all around the nation and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? When I'm saying the nation, I'm talking about the United States, not the nation of Israel, not us. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Not blacks, natives, and Hispanics. But they are housing us inside those private prisons.
Damn right. Damn
And
right.
Jay-Z got stock in it.
And they got some more coming in Alabama, don't they? I think I just saw an article the other day how they invested more money into these private prisons.
They got a super prison they're building in Wetumpka, which is right outside of Montgomery. And I believe that the women's prison is in Wetumpka, Tutwiler, the
Yeah,
prison Tutwiler for women, and they're
yeah.
building a super prison in Wetumpka also. So yes, and that's a private prison.
And what is a super prison? They call it a mega prison. And they say they putting in $1.25 billion. Is that the one you talking about in Elmo County, just
Yeah.
outside? We're talking.
Did you just pull it up?
Come.
Uh-huh. That one right there. The one that
I'm
they're
gonna put
building
it.
right now.
I'm gonna put it on the screen just real quick. I'm gonna read a little bit about it. Just I mean, it's crazy. It says Alabama's new $1.25 billion state mega prison is located in Elmo County, just outside Wetumpka. Named the
Hey,
Governor K.
hold on for a second. Hold on for a second.
Oh
How
God,
much? Emphasize how much that mud costs. Put some
it's
emphasis on
couple
that.
God, 100. We'll say 1.25 billion. That means you got 999 million plus 26 million more dollars on top of that thing. 1.25 billion. Now,
Just
mind you, we
needed
ain't got
y'all to
enough
know.
money in this. What's that, sir?
No, I'm just saying. I just wanted them to know and let that marinate how much this
Right.
prison costs.
And mind you, we ain't got enough money to fix the roads. We ain't got enough money to feed hungry children at school right now. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got enough money to feed these folks, but we're gonna put 1.25 billion with a billion into a state prison
Alabama. This
in
state,
Alabama.
this is Alabama.
That's right.
It's supposed to be one of the most impoverished states or whatever the case may be. Hey, man. All right.
Go good. And they naming it the Governor K. Ivy Correctional Complex.
When did a
It
prison
says
become a complex?
right. I want to know how it become a mega prison. What make a prison a mega prison? That's what I want to know.
Because
It said gonna have
let-
4,000 inmate. It's gonna be 4,000 inmate facility designed for intensive medical and mental health care. Features 54 buildings across 300 acres.
300 acres. Not also not shy. Is
So
there
good.
any way you can put okay? How big? Okay, how many acres is the football field? I'm because I
Right.
want to paint a visual. You know what I'm saying? Like, is there any way you can make that make sense to the audience out there? You said
So good.
300 acres. So how big is the acre?
So 1 acre equals about 0.76 of an American football field.
So
So you
point
got 3/4.
seven
Go ahead.
six.
Go good.
Okay. Okay. Now, so 0.76. So how many acres? Just you off you knowing that knowledge. How many acres would a football field be?
So they saying a football field is gonna be 3/4 of an acre. One football field is 3/4 of an acre. So
Hold up. A football field
go
is
good.
3/4 of an acre.
Go
So
good.
a football field is not a whole acre.
Go gun.
And the prison is how many acres?
300.
Just imagine 300 football fields.
300 of them.
Oh, plus some.
Right.
I just want y'all to think about that for a minute. Slock.
Go gun. Go gun. That's crazy, man. That's
Now, y'all,
crazy.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Keep going with what you was going with. But
Man,
because
go gun. So
I'm learning about it as you go. you
go
know?
gun. Yeah, right. Nah, we on the same page. I'm really taken aback by how much 300 acres is. Because you hear about 300 acres and it's like, okay, damn, 300 acres, that's a lot. But now you actually measuring how much it really is and how much it really is. You know, how much 3 acres, 300 of them is. You know what I'm saying? That's real. They were gonna give you 40 acres and a mule. Now they're gonna give you 354 buildings on top of it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Hey, boy, we got your 40 acres.
Right.
Boy, I tell you, rough out here.
Yeah, it's rough out here, man. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna read a little bit more. It says it's slated to open in October of 2026. You know what I mean? That's gonna be this year that they slating to open that prison in 2026. The major facility is replacing older infrastructure and consolidating the state prison's population. It says it's gonna have 4,000 plus beds, includes minimum, medium, maximum security, and 720 medical mental health beds. So that's gonna be a one-stop shop right there.
Right. So they're gonna have the work release, they're gonna have the level one, the level two, the minimum custody, the maximum, the super max, all on one facility, man. You know what I'm saying? So they
Right,
like you said, it's gonna be the prison Walmart, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
right,
They're gonna have everything you need and everything for everybody. I don't care how bad you is or how bad you've been about being accused. You know, you can violate a work release and you can pack your stuff up and man and walk your stuff to maximum security. You know what I'm saying?
right.
You can walk yourself to the level four. They ain't gotta ship you on no van. They got all y'all right there on the same compound. You know what I'm saying?
Same compound. That's heavy. That's heavy. And you know,
That's
this already
unprecedented.
said. That's unprecedented. And this is already this right here is telling you that they have to keep these beds filled. They're investing. They're investing $1.25 billion into this facility because and they're expecting a return on their money. So they want to get all of that money back plus more. How do they get that money back? From the county giving them, the state giving them money for how many people they got in them beds. So they're trying to get you in there. They need you in there so they can have money. They need you in
Amazing.
there. I wanted, is this the first of its kind, or is this kind of something that this is, you know what I mean? Is this where the industrial complex is headed?
In Alabama, this is the first of its kind. Okay, now true enough, in a lot of facilities, all the prisons are going to be okay. Let's take Holman for instance, right? On Holman, around Holman, you got Holman, which is a max cap, right? Then
Right.
you got Fountain, which is a level 4. Then you have Atmore work camp, which I think that's like a level 3 or level 2 or something. It's not quite a work release. You know what I'm saying? It's more like a work camp. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're gonna still be in your prison. They didn't change it from whites to khaki, I believe now. So all prisoners are wearing khaki color. But you're
Mm.
gonna still wear the khaki uniforms or whatnot, but you're gonna be able to go out and work at maybe like a college and do yard work and stuff like that. Uh,
Right.
and then the work release that was all the way in Mobile, so they had a work release. So usually, how they set up the prisons, they'll have them in close proximity, but they all won't be on the same land. You see what I'm saying? They all
Right.
won't be on the same
Right.
land, and so for it to all be on the same compound, the way they finna have this one set up is like it's gonna be all on the same compound, connected in one way or another. You know what I'm
So
saying?
good.
I believe Draper Draper got it's a couple of prisons around Draper, but yeah, this is something new. They doing something new. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. First of its kind in Alabama.
Right.
So good. Yeah. They said that the breakdown is they're gonna have, like you said, the minimum security beds. They're gonna have 1,100 of those, 1,200 of those. They're gonna have 1,500 maximum security beds. They're gonna have medium, so like that's medium security beds. They're gonna have 192 maximum security, 720 for mental health, and 384 for intake. So they'll just send you there just to take you in, and then they'll put you where they want you to go. Like the other one was saying, you'll be walking to your destination.
Amazing.
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 Yeah, it says the cost of the facility has ballooned over the years. It was estimated to have a price tag of $623 million when the contract was signed in 2022. That jumped to $973 million in September of 2023. Then the price crossed the $1 billion mark by August of 2025, with the final price expected to be even higher to account for furnishing the facility. So this is talking about building the facility. Is it won't be $1 billion.
Mm.
Yeah, man.
I
Y'all
don't
better
know
be
why it
careful, man.
costs so
Listen.
much. They putting you in there with them little paper thing. The mattresses is about this thin. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like
right.
it, and probably the inmates probably making the mattresses. There ain't no way it can cost that much.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
100%. 100%. Yeah, man. It's crazy. I think you talking about building materials. I know everybody that's in building and construction right now keep talking about the price of building materials going up and stuff like that. They just talked about the price of lumber has ballooned. They said it's like 3 or 4 times the price of lumber what it used to be before. I guess before this. I don't know if it was the Iran war, but before 2026, they were saying like in 2025 it had been going up increasingly since COVID. Period. But they said it hit like 4 times the amount of price this year. So I know lumber is expensive, and I'm sure concrete ain't no cheaper. You know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
crazy. That's crazy. But nah, man, that was heavy, man, to talk about that because I think we again the piece you should take out of that is like we got to make sure that we're not falling into none of these traps that they set for us because these rap traps, you know what I'm saying? This music. I was watching a video earlier. They were talking about what's that song by Young Miami? All my scamming niggas, where y'all at?
Yeah, yeah. Spin that it. Spin
Yeah,
that
that's
it.
right.
Yeah.
Right. I saw a
And
video.
I
It
ain't gonna
was like
lie,
some.
it's kind of catchy, but
It's catchy as hell.
I know I know it's some BS.
Right. That's right. That's right. And that's what I'm saying too, because like in the video I was watching, it was a bunch of elementary, middle school age kids dancing around in the gym listening to the song. You know what I'm saying? You had somebody up front with a gold yard bag and some dollars in front, like, you know what I mean, like some stacks in it. And, you know, that song is nonsense. But like if you continue to follow the trend of rap music and our people continue to follow these trends after them, they're gonna fall into the same traps that's gonna put you in these mega prisons that Alabama is building for you. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
So you got to be wise enough to know that we don't need to fall into none of them traps, and we stand outside of them, so we don't have to deal with that type of stuff. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Which take me to my next story. We're talking about. I want to talk about Rick Child. I want to talk about Rick Child. Let me try to pull this story up real quick because it's a terrible thing, man. You know what I mean? I had somebody text me before the show started. I don't want. They were talking about the Rick Child situation and what I thought about the Rick Child outcome, man. Let me share this. Boom. Copy. I don't want to paste. Man, this technology done got so far on. I can copy a link on my cell phone and paste it into the paste it on my laptop.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
tight.
they didn't got out of hand with it. I ain't know you could do that. I'm still surprised by that.
Yeah, man.
All right, I'm gonna read.
Technology is advancing.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna read some of this and then we're gonna get into it. So Rick Child verdict sparks debate over self-defense law in South Carolina. Right now, if y'all didn't know, Rick Child is the verdict in the Rick Child case continues to spark strong reactions across South Carolina and beyond. Child was found not guilty of murder in the shooting death of 14-year-old Cyrus Carmack Belton. You understand? And they saying he was found not guilty because he was in self-defense. It's a 14-year-old boy. And the story that I read, if y'all paid attention to class on Tuesday in Brotherhood class, the story I read then was that the brother was stealing 4 water bottles. He had stole 4 water bottles out of this convenience store, this Shell gas station. And prosecutors argued that Child unlawfully chased and shot the teen after a confrontation outside his store. The defense argued Child acted in self-defense, man. So you kind of ask the question, all right, what are we supposed to do now? You know what I mean? Because if you listen to the likes of Killer Mike and Roland Martin and Deontay Kyle and all these other folks, they want you to go out and vote. We got to get out of these voting booths, man. But I don't think that's the solution here. You know what I'm saying? I don't think voting is the way we supposed to go with it, sir. You know what I'm saying? I don't think voting is
Hey,
gonna really do much of a thing.
hey, I, I I mean, I'd have to agree with you. Reason being, because hey, did they get a Asian hate bill or some jazz like that, right?
Come on.
Uh, in uh, in mass, do
Right,
Asians just flood the poll? Do you see the Asian like vote or die? China Mac, is he out there telling the Asians to vote or die? Or whoever they're is it an Asian American hero or some jazz like that?
right,
I don't know, man. Whoever the
right,
guy is that say Asian people look up to. You know what I'm saying? I think Asians just look up to Buddha. You know what I'm
right.
saying? They probably
That's
just look up
right.
to
That's
Buddha.
right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't even vote. They look up to Buddha. They look up to their culture. You know what I'm saying? And they got Chinatown. They got a country, they got Chinatown, they got all this. And that's our point. If we came back to our culture and looked up to our God, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? We wouldn't have to vote either. And you know
Right.
what I'm saying? Hey, has voting been doing you any good? It ain't been doing you no good, man. They've been snuffing you the whole time. Man,
That's right.
uh, you know what I'm saying? It's like shooting dice with somebody that got some loaded dice or some jazz like that. You know what I'm saying? I go into the
Right.
casino, man. The house
Right.
always wins. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? America is the house. And we gambling, going down to the voting booth. And man, hey man, they breaking us every time, man. You know what I'm
Every
saying?
time.
So I'm saying that to say, man, look, man, voting is not going to get you anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
China, you know what I'm saying? These Chinese folks around here, they do not vote, but they murk us in the street and get away with it.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And we supposed to love them. Your Christian pastor said that we supposed to love these people, man. We supposed to pray for these people. That's what the Christian church tell me, that I gotta love everybody. I can't be angry that they unalive this 14-year-old brother. I can't be upset that they did that. I gotta love them because all of them ain't bad. All of them ain't like that. All of them
Mm,
ain't mean. You know what I'm saying? My Christian
mhm,
pastor tell
mhm,
me that I gotta go and get in these polls and vote that the right people be in office. But the people in office ain't gonna change the way people feel about us, man. You understand? Voting for somebody ain't gonna change how this society looks at blacks and Hispanics and natives. You understand? That's not gonna change that. You understand? That's not gonna change how we are perceived. I saw a comment on a post earlier this week. They was talking about the brother shouldn't have had, if he didn't have what he called it was N-word ish on his head and on his face. If he didn't have all that N-word ish, and this is a brother that's saying this. If he didn't have that N-word ish on his head and face, he wouldn't be unalive.
hmm.
Now,
Now, not just,
y'all listen. Come on, sir.
now think about this, right? That's so crazy. I'm gonna let you finish your. That's crazy. Uh, the brother that got unalived in what was that place, man? Minnesota or some jazz like that, man. Philando
Right,
Castile, right?
right,
What did he get unalived in? What was he wearing?
right.
I'm if you know what I'm saying. Say it for me, Baba, because if not, I say it.
Now it's like I don't know. I don't know what he had on.
I tell you, scrubs,
Hmm.
scrubs,
Hmm.
nursing scrubs. Okay,
Right.
what about the various brothers that we know that came home from World War I, World War II, Vietnam, you know what I'm saying? Even, you know what I'm saying? My daddy went through some stuff. He's a veteran, right? And you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And they came back in uniform. And them brothers that was in World War I, World War II, Civil War, Korean War, and all that jazz, they came back and got hung in what? Their uniforms. So
Right.
it
Right.
doesn't really they like to paint this narrative. Man, if you didn't have on this or you didn't have, man, look, dawg, I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to
Right.
hear none of that. You understand
Right.
me? Because when you looked at that boy, you still seen a kid. But let me tell you
That's right.
what also you seen. You seen the propaganda that's being pushed on my people. Hillary
Come
Clinton
on.
said we're super predators.
Super
You
predators.
understand me? She said we're super predators. So when you hear that term, super predator, you automatically think like, you know what I'm saying, everything's bad. You understand
Right.
me? Everything's bad. And man, and this kid, man, he didn't leave that house, you know what I'm saying, knowing that like he was gonna get unalive for taking some waters out the cooler, then putting them back. He
Right.
probably did a little math wrong in his head. I realized, look, I can get some water cheap over here. Whatever the case may be, he pulled the waters out the cooler and he put them back. So lucky, man. Go
Hmm.
ahead.
Damn right, sir. Damn. And that's crazy. Cause I was gonna say too, man, like I looked at when I saw the comment about having nigga-ish, I immediately thought about dreads, I thought about braids, I thought about beards, and then I look at George Floyd, who had none of that. George Floyd had a low-cut fade with no beard for real on his head, with no beard on his face, like you. So you dressing, America is gonna hate you not because of how you dress. America doesn't hate you because you have on you sagging in your pants and long t-shirts. That's not why America hates you. America doesn't hate us because we have deep booming voices. America hates us just because we are us. America hates blacks and Hispanics because you're black and Hispanic. It ain't nothing you can do about that. America hates us because we the chosen people of God. And ain't nothing you can do about that. You understand? America hates us because we better than them. America hates us because man, listen, I think I remember watching an article, just one of the many examples. What's the sister name? The track runner, Sha'Carri Richardson. I think that's her name. She went to Australia and was in a foot race on grass in Australia. And they had her starting all the way in the back of the line. And she was running against probably 8 or 9 other girls who had clearly had head starts. I'm talking about probably yards of a head start. And she whooped all of them in the face in the foot race. But I'm gonna tell you like this: America don't hate her because of that. America hates Sha'Carri Richardson because she's black and Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? America hates us just because of that. It ain't no other reason. It ain't no other logic that you got to think of. It's not because I don't have a suit and a tie on when I go into an interview. America hates us because we are us. That's all it is, man. There ain't nothing you can do about that. The brother got unalived because Rick Chow did not like him and wanted to unalive the brother. At the end of the day, that's what it is. You can say it's the waters. You can say it's his deep voice. You can say it's his height. Whatever you want to say. Rick Chow unalived that brother because that's what he does, and he's done it multiple times, and he's gonna continue to do it until they check that oppressor. He's gonna continue to do it, man. That's all I got to say.
Damn right.
You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
look, man, what you said was the absolute truth, man. And it's heavy, man, because I mean, they follow us around the store, man, regardless, man. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And the thing is about it, what you gotta understand, they hate us off the rip. But you gotta understand the propaganda that's put on our people across the world.
Right.
Um, you don't think them Chinese folks, they can't talk clear English, but they can say the N word. They can say that real clear. It was a basketball player I know, he went overseas, and you might have seen this video too, not the shot, maybe not, but he uh he went overseas, and I think he was getting off the bus or some jazz like that, and the Chinese man called him a nigger. He said, "Nigger, you a nigger." That's what he said about the brother, man. The brother used to play professional ball, but a lot of brothers have went overseas to get paid to play over there overseas, and the Chinese man knew to call him the N word. He knew that much, and so it's a lot of propaganda and stuff that get pushed over there. So even in the movies, right? When you see Boys in the Hood, this and that, all these gangster movies, that they're painting us in a narrative to like this is us. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
so when a lot of these people come over here off the rip, they've already been conditioned to hate us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because the
Right.
propaganda of America has conditioned them to hate us already. We got Officer Lot Gun on deck, don't
Right. Come. I'm about to introduce him in just a second. I ain't know if his mic. I don't want to get here. It's also locked on. He might not have his mic on yet. I'm gonna let you go on. If you could, sir, go on and finish what you got. Then I give him a couple of minutes, and once he get in, we'll introduce him onto the show.
Right. And so basically what I'm saying is, man, look. we're not going to be loved anywhere we go. You know what I'm saying? You know what
Right.
I'm saying? It don't matter what we do, what we say, how we dress. You know what I'm saying? We've already been painted. You know what I'm saying? We've already been ostracized. You know, it don't matter what you do. I don't care how many degrees you get. I don't care, you know what I'm saying? If you move in the neighborhood next door to them, if something happened in that neighborhood, you're gonna automatically be the culprit. You understand me?
Right.
The best thing you can do is separate from these people and come back to your culture. You understand me? Ain't no voting can get you out of this. Ain't no Christianity. You can't assimilate to Buddhism. You know what I'm saying? All this
Right.
stuff is gonna make you a servant to the people that's supposed to be your servant. You understand
That's
me? You
right.
got to come back to your culture, man. It's lucky.
Damn right. Damn right. Hey,
Hey,
Slack,
Shalom,
I
Lord
think I'm
Christ.
sorry. I got his work. Oh, there you go. Shalom, Lord Christ, all the one.
Y'all can hear me?
Hey, shalom.
Come,
Lord
come. We hear
Christ,
you
come,
fine
come.
now.
Okay, oh yeah, Salakia, man. That was some technical difficulties on here, man. Salakia. Y'all
Right.
been on
Okay.
here blazing.
Christ,
Uh,
sir. Yeah, we
Oh
talking about
yeah,
that
yeah.
Rick Child situation, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was crazy, man. Especially when you get more about the details of it. It's kind of sickening. Considering it was a 14-year-old boy, and what you was just saying, Nadashah, was really shocking. You know, we made that post yesterday about it, and you got brothers coming on the post. He's usually the devil's talking crazy. You got black men saying crazy stuff about the young man. Like I even heard one brother saying he shouldn't have had a gun. And I'm like, is it illegal to have a weapon in America?
Right.
Because he didn't know he was a 14-year-old boy. He could have been a short 25-year-old man.
Right.
It's not like he knew he was a 14-year-old child. And he put the water back. Nobody should get their life taken over a bottle of water.
Right.
Like I'm in security and loss prevention. And one thing about it is, if somebody get all the way out that door and they gone, you don't go chasing up the street behind them. You just ban them from the store next time they come. You don't shoot them in the back. That's not. If I, as an armed security officer, you can't do that. So how is he able to get away with that outside of us being in the hellhole? Outside of this being in hell, that's the only way he
Right.
get away with that. You know what I'm saying? I think black folks are so tired of even black folks that's not in the truth. They have gotten tired of fighting. So now what they're doing is coming up with excuses why what the oppressor does is okay. Because they lost the fight in them.
Right.
And I think that's a sad thing going on with black people. Why black people got to get in this truth, coming to ISUPK and learn how to endure in the fight. Because as soon as you start coming up with excuses why a young man should have lost his life, you on the other side already. You're done.
Right. Okay. Yeah,
that's
no,
real talk.
it was
Most
sickening to see
definitely.
that, man, because you know, growing up, I heard that, I heard that growing up, and like, I hadn't heard that in years. Like, a brother is the reason, a brother's dress or the brother's thought, and it's like the brother's dress or a brother's hairstyle or a brother's voice is the reason why he gets unalive, man. It's crazy to think that people still think like that, but they do. You know what I'm saying? It's clear that we hate ourselves still today in 2026. Blacks, Hispanics, and Natives hate ourselves. We the ones that hate ourselves too. You know what I'm saying? So that
Right.
brother having that comment about he shouldn't have had that his hairstyle like that, he shouldn't have had this like that. That's just clear evidence that we hate ourselves in America. You know what I'm saying? So
What,
you can't.
what kind?
It's like, so go ahead.
No, my bad. I was just gonna say. I was gonna ask you what kind of hairstyle did the young brother have?
I'm about to
I
pull
think
up
he
a
had
video of it,
dreads or
man.
something. I think he got
Yep.
locks or braids.
Yep. That's it. That's it. I'm about to pull up a picture of him, and that's what he had. It wasn't even nothing too crazy. The brother that was on making the comment just didn't like his hairstyle. And what I was gonna say is that, they say Mexicans don't like black people. Well, black people don't like black people. Mexicans don't
Right.
like Mexicans. So you can't say
Right.
that black Mexicans don't like black folks. Nobody likes anybody until you come to the ISUPK. You don't know what love is. You don't know
Right.
what love for your brother really is until you come into the ISUPK under Commander Junior Hunter. You don't know what loving your brother means. So y'all can stop all that.
Hey, if I can, man, come on, man. Look, in the ghetto, you automatically make cliques, gangs, all that stuff. That's where you get your Bloods from, your Crips from, your GDs from. You know what I'm saying? And quite naturally in the ghetto, when you going through hell and everybody trying to come up out of this, you know what I'm saying, hell that they in, you're gonna have some opposition. You know what I'm saying? And so, hell, Mexicans, they stay in the same ghettos and hoods that you staying in. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna automatically click up with each other and have their own gangs and stuff too. It's not a thing to where you know, they just hate black people. You know what I'm saying? It's a thing to where, like, man, we struggling too, just like y'all. But see, we gotta
Right,
find the value in each other. We got to find the value in each other. That we got to understand that the only way that we're going to get about these conditions is that we got to first acknowledge that hey, we're in the same conditions and find the value in each other. Understand that we brothers. You know what I'm saying? Just like you said, Bloods kill Crips, Crips kill Bloods. You have Mexicans in all these gangs too. If you got a Mexican
right,
staying in the hood, you know what I'm saying, on the north side of Huntsville, 9 times out of 10, if he coming up to school with y'all, he gonna be with y'all is too. You know what I'm saying? It's
right,
just all about where you stay at. You know what I'm saying? And where you live at. That's what they fail to understand. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really. They like to paint this narrative on social media, especially that it is a black and brown thing, so to speak. But it's not so much more of a black and brown thing than it is an oppression thing. The things
right.
that we have in common is that we're both oppressed. That's all it is. Salaki.
Right.
Right. And if
Right.
I could add to that what you're saying, because I think it may be even a little bit more deeper than that, man. I think um, black people in America, it's a fear thing. For one, they scared to speak out against racism a lot of times. And also, black people in America are overly concerned with not being called a racist. Like they don't want to pinpoint who our enemy is. And if you just get on this side and understand race matters, you would understand stuff like this happening and why your enemy took this is a warfare crime this man just did to his young brother.
Right.
He declared war. And we are so afraid to say that it's okay to be a racist. The thing is, with us being racist, we don't have the power to kick folks out their homes and do all kind of diabolical things behind closed doors. Our race just means we're not messing with you.
Right.
We're not gonna come in your store. We're not gonna spend money in your place. We should have been. It shouldn't take nobody losing their life to decide we're gonna not go to Mr. Child's store. They been knew he did this. That's what I don't like about when our black people try to go protest. We should be just finding out this man has been acting. I guarantee people come in their store, he don't speak to black folks, he don't talk to you, he don't be friendly with you. He's been doing this. But we wait till this young brother lose his life and we get mad. We can prevent this stuff by knowing who our enemy is, let them stay over there and let them survive with their people. He probably don't have not one Chinese person coming to his store.
Hmm.
He don't have one that come to his store. It's us spending money in there.
Right.
And you knew he don't like you, but you wait till somebody dies and now we made. We behind the 8 ball. And what we're gonna do now, protest, we may burn his store down, but he gonna get insurance and get that right back. The brother is gone. And we once again we get caught with our pants down, with our children not being protected. The one thing about it is our children don't know that because the older heads don't want to admit it. The older heads who so-called been around all this time. This brother, what's the young brother name? I'm thinking
Cyrus
about
Brooks.
Carmelo. Cyrus is not thinking about racism. He don't know he went into an enemy store touching water bottles. Yeah, you an American. Yeah, you go to school with some. Yeah, you see him all the time. But that brother did not know that. If he would have knew he was in a dangerous place when he walked in that door, he would be alive right now. And people have to accept that, man. We got to
Right.
stop this craziness of trying to be we are one word. It's getting dead. It's being a deadly dream that we trying to follow. That's a nightmare.
Right.
It's definitely gonna get out of hand. Him getting away with this is only gonna make another one think it's okay to do this. They've only opened the door for more of this to happen because there's nothing about that case that says he was lawful. He lost that he shot him in the back. A police officer cannot shoot you in the back. Y'all understand that?
Right.
Officer, if you run away from a officer who was authorized to take your life, if he shoots you in the back, he can get charged. So how in the hell did this happen?
Hey,
Because we
Cole,
don't
look.
know we're not Americans.
So like it, so you made me think of something. Uh,
Yeah,
the thing is about it is I know of 3 cases where officers have hit a brother in the back of the head running away. And so that's what set the you know what I'm saying, that's what set the grounds for this stuff right here. You know what I'm saying? It's clear to see that America is against you, black man. America is just
Hmm.
against you. It don't matter what it say on paper. They can say
Right.
all this stuff on paper and all this stuff about the law and all this other jazz, but the law goes out the window when it comes down to us. Like you said, that dude didn't have no business chasing this brother in the first place. You
right,
feel me? And so he
right,
chased the brother, and then he hit him in the back of the head. Come on now, man. Like, man, like this should go to show you, man, that these laws ain't finna protect you.
right,
You know what I'm saying? The justice system ain't finna protect you. When it come
Right.
down to it, they're gonna justify a reason for you to be wrong, even though you wasn't.
Right.
This is a child, Trayvon Martin. You understand me? What's the Tamir Rice? You know what I'm saying? George Floyd. The sister in California that got unalive by a Oriental store owner or whatnot. Man, this stuff has been going on. This ain't nothing new. Man, these folks been working us. And see, the thing is about it, you know, it's just like you going in the store, they ain't speaking to you. You know what I'm saying? You already know at the same time that these folks do not, you know what I'm saying, they in my neighborhood, but they are not of my people. Just because
right,
they in my
Right.
neighborhood don't mean that they are of the same people as me. You know what I'm saying?
right,
It's kind
Right.
of it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they just here to make good off you. You know what I'm saying?
right,
They don't love you. They don't share anything in common with you. You know what I'm saying? These folks look at you in disgust and just want you to slide that money over. And don't want man, look, y'all done spent all that money with them. And he
That's
can't
it.
let man look, even if he did steal some water, right?
right,
Damn, man. I mean, like as much money as they didn't want inside this store and spent with you, he can't get away with a water. If this man is so desperate that you know what I'm saying, you think he had to steal some water, why didn't you just wait? Because you know he'll be back. Why didn't you just wait and be like till he come back? Hey man, we seen you stole that water. But you know what? Don't do that again.
Right.
Or even went back and reviewed the video, then you would have found out that you ain't nothing but a goddamn bigot. And you wrongly
Right.
profiled this brother. But they don't have that type of compassion for us. You know what I'm saying?
and because
Even
so like
go ahead.
no, go. I'm let you finish because you just said
No,
something I had to bring up. Yeah, you go ahead. Go ahead, finish what you're
no, no,
saying.
no, man. And I was just saying, man, just like, you know what I'm saying? I was gifted a shirt from Officer Gun that says stay up. Let me tell you something. When that shirt that says stay up, you know what I'm saying, is telling y'all to stay awake, man, because at the end of the day, you know, this is gonna pass. But at the same time, you need to keep this fire 2, 3 years from now. You understand? You need to
Right,
keep this fire. Don't let them start talking nice and sweet to you and you think it's all good. Then all of a sudden
right,
again, they're attacking sisters in a nail shop with bamboo sticks again. You understand me?
right.
You need to keep this fire and stay woke and understand what you're dealing with. Like it, sir. Go ahead.
No, I was just you just made me think about it, man. You know, this gas station thing hit close to home because you know I'm dealing with the gas station and security and all that, right? You
Huh.
know what they're doing right now. Most people, this how you know this was very hatred and very diabolical, right? At the gas station right now, we're not there 24 hours. So of course, at times that we're not there, um, people steal.
Mm-hmm.
So the way they're looking at it is it's worth it to just let somebody steal in terms of instead of having security because they're making so much money at the store. Those hours balance out the time that we're there and when we're not there.
Huh.
So you're talking about 4 bottles of water. We're talking about something less than $20.
Right.
And whether the boy, I don't care if he walked out the door and said, "Hey, I got your water," and took off running. What you should have done was say, "Hey, he just can't come back in here no more. I'm gonna take that $20 L, and you're not allowed back in the store no more. He coming there again, you trespassing. He 14, hold him there till his parents get there, whatever." But this lets you know how much we are hated by people we spend money with, and that's the problem, man. And we don't think about it. We so caught up with what we want for us. We want to go in there and get them cigarettes and them whatever we buy, the bill, whatever we buy that we got to go to that store to get. And they strategically put these places in neighborhoods where people got to walk.
Right.
They take advantage of our oppression from day one. They put it in places where they know, okay, ain't nothing else around here for miles, so they're gonna charge you $6 for a bottle of water because they know you need it. They're gonna tax everything. So he's making money hand over foot. And you hate these people. And they say that in Jeremiah, he said, "Your lovers despise you." The people we love despise us. Because there's no excuse for this. It's like, yeah, go ahead.
My bad. So hey,
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
You sparked something in my brain. You understand?
Go ahead.
Because let me tell you something, man. I had been boycotted the corner store, especially the corner store in the projects over there in Tillsburg, because I looked at, man, this is the poorest place in this city. This is the projects. You understand me? It's the projects in Childersburg. That means everybody out here is on government assistance. You know what I'm saying? It's an impoverished neighborhood. Why is that store the highest store on 280? You know what I'm saying? You go up the street to the other gas stations, they're cheaper. Just like you said, they're preying on us because they know that a lot of folks in them projects, they don't have cars. Those kids don't have cars. Those kids are gonna walk to that corner store. You know what I'm saying? Those mothers, you know what I'm saying, pushing the carriage, they're gonna walk to that corner store. And so everything inside that store is inflated. The price is inflated. It's noticeably inflated because me being the guy that I am, you know, so even when I was in the world, I look at the price here, and then I go on the street to another store and look at the price there, and I didn't see nothing but a predator. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They preying on my folks, and then what you come to find out is that a lot of this, even the dedicates and all the stuff inside the store, they're outdated, so they tripling up on a lot of this stuff. A lot of this stuff
Right.
is old, man. You know what I'm saying? And they just know like, hey man, they ain't got nowhere else to go. And we're finna sell it to them. They're gonna buy it from us. And you know what? We're gonna oppress them. We're gonna follow them around the store. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be rude to them. You know, we're just gonna do all this. And what can they do?
Right.
Lock it.
Right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, much money is child and made off them people. He should have had a free water day or free gas day. Like it's disgusting, man. Like it's disgusting, but we not surprised about it. I'm just more sick of my people being surprised about it. Right? It's always disgusting when a young brother loses his life, but we got to stop because we're gonna do the same MO. You know what I'm saying? We want some Chinese food. We're gonna go to this place instead of making our own Chinese food. Right? They stealing most of our recipes anyway, the wings, all that. We shouldn't be spending with them. But the same thing with the Arabs and Africans and everything. Until we understand that, we're gonna be in trouble. It's gonna be real repetitive. Go ahead.
It's like I was gonna say what you just said was heavy, man. And I brought this out earlier. Like you talking about, we shouldn't be upset that this continues to happen. Like it shouldn't be a question of what are we gonna do now that this event has happened in our community. We should already know what to do. ISUPK and Commander General has been saying what to do since 1969. So why are we still asking what should we do? Obviously, both need to answer. Like what should we do is not the question that we should be asking. We should be asking, how can I go harder developing these things that we need to do inside our community? Because these things gonna happen all the time. They already, the brother is going to trial right now. Carmelo, I think his name Carmelo Anthony, he going to trial right now because of the situation that he went through down in Texas. If you haven't learned that these oppressors are the devil the Bible speak of, that's the first step you got to do is know that. Then we start talking about how we developing our systems and our ecosystems and whatever we're going to do here to make sure we don't have to depend on these oppressors. Because I'm tired of hearing it, man. I'm tired of hearing it. Protesting ain't going to be the answer. You know what I'm
saying? Exactly. That's why they call it a convenience store. We got to stop trying to be everywhere that's convenient. Like sometimes, man, you got to be willing to go to 5 more miles to make your oppressor suffer.
Right.
You gotta walk an extra mile. Go without this cigarette. Go without the stuff they sell in the gas stations, man. Like a lot of this stuff you don't even have to have. Give up cigarettes, so you ain't got to go in that Bowser store no more. Give up that short dog or that tall boy you got to have that day for your brother. Think about him every time you walk in a store and you see one of them. Like, no, I'm gonna go find me a store. At least have something. Now of course, we're not in the gas business or the hotel business and all that stuff. But look, at least go to one that speak to you when you walk in there. I guarantee child does not speak to people. At least go to one that appreciates your business. I mean, I understand. There's certain levels we can't. That's why I said we can't be racist. There's certain levels we just not gonna be able to oppress them right now. It's not. We ain't time yet. But at least go to one that appreciates your business. We go on to the ones that you know hate us and surprise us happen.
That's right.
I remember something like that happened over here in Birmingham. This place called it was a Chinese spot. What's the name of this place? My Good Friends, owned by some Asians. This Asian man and beat a girl with a broom. He did all this stuff, man. So he ended up he ended up shooting him. Can I say shoot out? Now I'm working on my language now. Can I say? I know I heard you one time.
You guys say burned, pewed, you know, use your Birmingham slang, but don't just say.
Birmingham slang gonna get us put out here. They gonna shut us down. I use Birmingham slang, but okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And he ended up doing it, and everybody was in a rage. But guess what? Good Friends at right now is over right now. Right? Because we get this temporary anger. Or we make a lot of noise, but then they'll win in the battle. Like this thing, like you just brought up the voting thing. We did all that down to the vote, and this cake been baked a long time ago.
Right.
Everything they're getting ready to do, they didn't just plan. They've been working on this for like 10 years. That's what we don't pay. That's what we're not paying attention to. Like y'all brought up something heavy. With y'all first topic, I couldn't get in on that with that prison system, man. She been working on this since back in COVID. You know what I'm saying? And there's now all of a sudden brothers getting locked up for firearms when usually the police would just take your weapon. Now they locking you up for it. You know, it's all been a setup. And same thing with the political ring. And that's why they can do this stuff now. That's why you're going to have your Rick Childs doing this stuff now, because they know this stuff has been setting up a long time ago.
Right.
When Donald Trump lost that presidency, Blacks and Hispanics should have gotten together more than ever, because you should have known he was coming back. You should have known that man was not going to take that embarrassment and just lay down. I don't care if he didn't be the president again. We were not seeing the last of Donald Trump.
Right.
And this is a prime example of when the scriptures say they are confederate against us, because he is the hierarchy, right? But if you don't know the truth, you can't blame Rick Child on Donald Trump unless you know the truth. All that's connected. Right. Rick Child did that because he knows the president is a racist. And he knew he was going to get away with it. Donald Trump is giving these people that tore down the White House reparations.
Right.
So why can't I unalive a little black boy that's stealing from me? It's all connected, man. And we got to understand this is all connected to one thing. And we're scattered around, worried about, Mexicans not liking us. Go make that Mexican like you.
Right.
Worry about the Hispanics and everybody else and Native Indians not liking black folks. Let's go give them a reason to like us.
That's right.
Have we done anything to make them want to say, okay, you are not the stereotype, or we just giving into that?
Right.
That's what we got to stop doing, man. We got to really stop letting they divide us, but they coming together behind closed doors and stuff like this gonna continue to happen.
Gun.
Yeah,
I think it's that's like one. I think you that the verse you made me think about was I think that's Proverbs 18:24. I think we're talking about a man who has friends must first be friendly. Like if you wanna build relationships with these Hispanics, bro, you gotta be friendly. You gotta feed them. You gotta help them out, clothe them. What are you doing?
Right.
Like the other one said, to get them on our side. That's what we gotta do.
Right.
Those are our brothers.
Right. At least speak to them when you see them. We don't even give them a what's up, amigo, when you see them. When you talking about Mexicans don't like black people, like do you go out your way and say, hey, my friend, speak to them?
Right.
You know, let them at least let them pass you on the road and give them a nod, like, hey, hey, brother. We don't do that. So you just want somebody to come up and just love you, and what you doing to make them love you?
That's right.
Because we have a time right now where the younger Hispanics don't feel that. They are cool with the blacks. This is an old head thought process.
That's
the older Mexicans, I can understand that because they went through a lot of stuff in this little mediate time between black people, right? Where they came, a lot of them got robbed and stuff. Like, I understand that. The younger ones are not on that. I see it all the time in Birmingham, Alabama. The younger ones are dating. You know what I'm saying? They're hanging out with each other.
Right.
It's the old heads that's preventing that because of the old stigma that's still sitting around.
Right.
Right. So that's just something that got to be fought through. But you know what I'm saying? It can get there. We just got to fight for it.
It's a lot.
Go ahead. You got something? Go ahead.
Yeah, man. You know, just like you said, you know what I'm saying? We gotta understand, man, you know, especially the black people in America, born and raised or whatever the case may be. You gotta understand, man, every time that we try to link with our brothers and sisters that's coming out of these other countries, always remember that you're fighting the American propaganda machine. You
Right.
understand? And it's a lot of stuff that we have been painted to be. And when they come over here, a lot of folks are telling them not to deal with us. You
Right.
understand me? So you know what I'm saying? You're fighting that. And it's not their fault, you know what I'm saying, about the programming that they've gotten. But you know what I'm saying, just like also Gun said, you gotta do something to combat that. You understand me? Just like you can't just let some people come and you know what I'm saying, right? Okay, if somebody went in on your name in the streets, you know what I'm saying, you gonna step in and clear that up and you know what I'm saying, show them, man, I ain't even rocking like that. Somebody calling you the law, somebody calling you a homosexual, somebody calling you a thief. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, you gonna go hard about that, showing folks, man, look, man, I ain't even nothing like that. I don't know where you got that from. We gotta do the same
Right.
thing with our brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, that's coming from, you know what I'm saying, these other different countries, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's important, man. Our friends, like he was just saying, that's something that you got to prove to be a friend. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because living in a world to where you know what I'm saying, you can't hardly trust anybody, man. Look, man. All my friends, hey man, we done been out in the mud together, man. We've been proven. You know what I'm saying? It's been a thing that I ain't guessing about it no more. Can't nobody tell once they showed me and I showed them. Can't nobody tell me nothing, and that's what we got to get with our people, man. You understand?
Right.
That's what we got to get with us. Like,
Yeah. That's a fact, man. It's a struggle we all got to get to, man. Like I said, I hate that happened to that young brother, man. 'Cause all that stuff is connected. Like they wouldn't try us if they felt like we would all come together and just not deal with them. They know they got us by the balls, so we got to suffer with each other a little bit.
Right.
If black and Hispanics are willing to just suffer just a little bit and go without them things, don't need the oppressor, they wouldn't do this. Ray Chai ain't gonna tell me a white man never stole from him. Salaki, a Caucasian man has never taken from him.
Right.
He can't tell me that. Rick Child cannot tell me. Listen, I see it. They are big thieves, very slick thieves. They have a woman come up and talk to you at the counter, and they stuffing something in their pants on the back eye. I see it. I see it. So he
Right.
ain't gonna. He has no instances where you had a problem with a Caucasian in your store. So that's all over America though, man. Till we stop shopping with them and get our own, it's gonna happen. It's not the last time it's gonna happen.
All right.
Man, I ain't
That's
even
what
gonna
it is.
lie, man. I gotta tell the truth, man.
Mhm.
I've been not liking them folks, man. I don't know how y'all feel about that when I say that, man. But yeah, hey,
Yes.
them Chinese, all them folk, man. I look at them because I've always got that stick, I always felt that from them every time I come around,
Uh,
like even when you go into the buffets and you roll up a plate, they following you around the buffet and they saying, hey, a takeout costs $9.99. But when you paying for it, they weighing it and it costs 15 now.
right,
Well,
right,
goddamn. So I'm not supposed to come in the buffet and load my plate up. The plate closed. You act like
Right.
I came in there with a trash bag or something like that.
right,
No, the
right,
plate
Right.
closed. What's the problem? But you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
right,
They looking for a way to do you in every way, man. Them folks just, they always disgusted me, man. I'd rather go to a franchise gas station like a Circle K or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's a franchise gas station, like a Sam's Club gas station, DFM,
Huggins or something
Cowboy,
like that.
some jazz like that, rather than go to Five Brothers or Lucky Seven corner store to get gas because I know they in there and they got stock in it. I don't like spending money with them. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Because they full of crap. All right,
right.
excuse me.
Hey, knock this
You,
out. Do you have that clip of the Asian guy daring us to boycott them? Do you have that clip?
I was looking for it. Let me see if I can dig that up. I was looking for that.
Man, he said something in that clip. I'm like, he is so detached from. I think he said something that I have to point out that I don't even think he realized. Like, you don't even know about. You don't know how deep racism is. You a beneficiary of your forefathers, and you don't have no idea what the hell going on right now. If he pull it up, I'll break it down when he put a video. But if not, I'll just
Oh
say
god.
you
Oh
got it.
god. I got a couple of clips. Let me
But
see if
look,
I got if this is the right one.
he came out with this the next day. He woke up that morning
On
and
point.
posted, I dare you to boycott Asians.
Right.
But he says, I'm just gonna say what he said for time's sake, right? This bastard
I got it
said,
right
if
here, sir.
you okay, go ahead. Can you play it for me right quick?
Oh
I'm gonna show
god,
you
I'm
how
about to
something
pull it
this
up right
bastard
now.
said. I'm gonna tell you
Yeah,
pause when I
Coco.
hit the part. I was like, what the hell?
Oh god, I got you.
Yes, him. That's that stupid mother. Yes, right there. Him. Go ahead, play.
Let's boycott Asian businesses.
See if I can play it from the jump. There we go. All right. Go ahead, play.
See if you can find China Mac too
I love when the
in the
black
meantime.
community says, let's boycott Asian businesses. Please do. We'll get rid of the Chinese takeout, the dry cleaners, the laundromats. Let's get rid of the liquor stores as well. Get rid of the Jordans you guys wear, the Nikes you wear, the shower caps, the Hondas, the Hyundais, all your car electricians, the electronics in your house, the Sony, the TV system, your sound system, the microphones that you guys use to rap and speak about awareness for the black culture and the hip hop culture. Where do you think that's made in? That's made all in Asia. And here's another thing for you guys. You guys want us to leave the neighborhood so bad? Oh, Asian people are not neighborhoods. We're in white neighborhoods. We have our own Chinatown. We have our own Koreatown. You think we really need you guys to benefit off and make money? A lot of us do go to college as well. You're being outworked by immigrants who barely speak English. And you're not embarrassed? Go to the bank, start your own businesses,
Stop.
and deal with your own people. I want to see.
Pause. Please pause. 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 Did you hear what that bastard just said? Did y'all tell me y'all caught that? He
Somebody
said,
going to
go
the
to
bank.
the bank. He said, go to
Oh
the
god.
bank. And I said, this detached trust fund baby
Right.
who ain't had a hard day in his man. I want to say, I don't want to get us banned on the show. But Lord, go to the bank. You talking about the bank that made laws for your people to get loans over us? Do you know in the bank loan, when they made that minority bank loan, they were talking about his people?
That's right.
They gave their bank, they give the bank loans to the Asians, to the Arabs when you come over here, because your country is in debt. America is in debt to your country. So you don't understand the black struggle. And everything you called out is you're benefiting off oppression. The laundromat, nigga, Salakia.
Right.
So,
You know who you talking? Do we know who you talking about? You talking about people that can't afford a washer and dryer.
Right.
Hey, sir, are you saying that he's benefiting of affirmative action? Isn't it? Wouldn't that be something
He's
like
definitely benefiting off. Listen, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. He benefited off affirmative action. The fact that you said go to the bank and get a loan, like that's just something a black man, American, just do with an 800 credit score, all this and that. You can just go in there and get a loan, and your race never had nothing to do with it. You are detached from reality.
That's right.
That's why your cousin Rick was able to shoot us, was able to do that to that young man with no remorse, because you are detached from reality and you don't look at us like human beings.
Right.
You don't know what you have no knowledge of the black struggle in America. Everything you just called out, the liquor store, what? Come on, man. Come on. Everything you just called out was crazy. Go ahead.
Hey, sir. So you saying that the Asians they got a handout too, right?
They got a big handout. They can't come over here and live in no projects for a week. They couldn't make it a week in the projects. And then, come on, man. Come on. The fact he even came out with this, man, was like, he wasn't supposed to come tell something up. Because I swear, like, listen, everybody be like Commander in your heart don't allow us to go do what our flesh say sometimes. Because I would love to go and just do that.
And just sit down behind it. We cool. Whatever come behind that, come behind that.
Right.
Because that was just stupid, man. For him to say this and be so bold with it, and you just skip the part where, you can walk into a bank and go get $100,000, then start your empire and change your family wealth.
Right.
Change your family dynamic in one day. Oh, I need $100,000 to start. You sound like, no one said that? Donald Trump. Donald Trump said, my father only gave me $3 million.
A small.
That's what Donald Trump said.
He said a small $3 million.
Yeah. He said my father only gave me a small. Golly, boy. These folks, man, listen, man. This who's standing over us, man.
Right.
This is who over us. And they have no remorse. They think like this. They like, okay, why don't you just go and do that? What's the problem? Race doesn't matter. Why can't you do that?
Right.
You're getting outworked by us. Yeah, you ain't got you don't deal with nothing but your daughter. You probably sleeping with your daughter. They're like, y'all incest in the family. You incest babies for one thing. The Asian man came from incest.
100%.
Right? You're mentally slow. You have no social skills. So yeah, you're able to work 19, 20 hours a day and don't never go out and need a drink and don't do that. You're mentally retarded.
I think that R word, the R word gonna get us hurt, so it's like.
Salaki, let me stop. I'm a yield on that because I got so much more to say about him. Like, that's crazy. He said that's so bold, man. I'm a yield on that. I'm a yield on that. I can go in on that, but I want that bank part to be heard for sure.
Yeah.
You want him to play the rest of it?
You ain't got to. Let's y'all got something else y'all want to bring out about it. That's all. I want to point that out the most.
Okay. All right, come. Hey, not to shout, but did you see the one from China Mac also? He responded about it.
I didn't see that one. China Mac said something about it.
Oh wow.
Con. I sent it to you in a text.
Man, the way black folks fight for China Mac, he better not have said nothing crazy.
Hey.
Wow.
Wow. Hey, hold on to your hat.
That's crazy. Okay. Black folks be fighting for China Mac. This finna blow. It's finna blow my mind. This crazy. When he could have just shut up, he decided to say something. Huh?
He decided to say something. Was it the one where he wearing a white jersey?
He could have been wearing a white jersey. I'm not sure. I just watched it today. I didn't get a good. I think that might be the one. It's about 2 minutes, I think. That got to be it right there. Because he got the child dude behind him.
Yeah, go good. We gonna play it.
Now check this out.
Community regarding Rick Chow and the murder that he committed. So, on behalf of the Asian community, I take accountability for this man's actions. He was absolutely wrong for chasing Cyrus once Cyrus left the store. They wasn't even sure if the kid did anything wrong, which it turned out he didn't do anything wrong. So they chased him for nothing. But even if he did steal a bottle of water, 2 bottles of water, or 10 bottles of water, once he leaves the store, you don't chase. You're not only putting other people's lives at risk, you're putting you and your son's lives at risk. All for what? A bottle of water? So yeah, fuck that. He's wrong. And I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm standing on that. But now, black folks, you see what I just did? And I did that from the bottom of my heart because I genuinely believe that he was wrong. But when things happen to Asians from the black folks, we gonna need y'all to take some accountability as well. It's only right. Accountability for what? We don't even do nothing to y'all, y'all might say. Okay, y'all might just not know. Well, let me put y'all on. Right here, an 84-year-old man was in front of his house minding his own business, and a young black man ran up on him and violently pushed him so hard that he died. This woman right here was in the train station waiting to go home and was pushed in front of a train to her death for no reason. And right here, this man right here followed this woman right here to her home and stabbed her repeatedly until she died. And then you got famous black rappers like YG who made a song exclusively talking about robbing Asian homes called Meet the Flockers. Find a Chinese neighborhood because they don't believe in bank accounts. I mean, just imagine if a Chinese rapper made a song about shooting black kids that stole from the store. Man, y'all wouldn't like that one bit, and y'all would demand accountability. Because why? Because that ain't right. Some of y'all might say, well, it's just a song. It's not like they're really doing that. Wrong. That song and others like it created an epidemic, and it prompted people like him and a whole bunch of other people to target and rob Asian people. Well, y'all, I understand the Cyrus murder was uncalled for. And I get it. Y'all upset. Y'all want to do a boycott. Y'all want to ban Asian businesses. I'm not against it. If that's how y'all feel, that's how y'all feel. Shouldn't nobody tell y'all what to do with y'all money. But let's be fair. Just like when y'all see all them examples I just showed, y'all probably was like, well, that's just dumb. That's not all black people. And you're absolutely right. But on the same token, Rick Chow doesn't represent all Asian people. That's him, not all of us. Black people. I know y'all look.
Hey, Salakia. I know y'all teeth, you know what I'm saying? Your mouth probably watering right now. I want to tell to this cat, man. Man, look here. Hey, man, F y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Hey, man, if you don't want your house getting broken into, man, go put your money in the bank. You understand me? Yeah, that's where you got the loan from. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What you doing with that money in the house anyway? Around folks that got less. That's what poor people do. They kick doors. You know what I'm saying? And they try to get what they can get. You understand me? Stop being a duck. You know what I'm saying? It's your fault. Take some accountability that, hey, man, I shouldn't have had this money in the house. And, man, look, man, go to a bank. That's what normal people do. They put their money in banks. But y'all got y'all money hid up under the couch or hid up under the bed like some 1930s, you know what I'm saying, Italian gangster. You know what I'm saying? Start living right, man. You know what I'm saying? Assimilate to American society. That's what we got banks for. Turn them back.
Right.
Hey, man, you talking about all this noise, man, like some accountability. Man, ain't you the same one that said you sold your, you know what I'm saying, narcotics in the hood to black people? So you got your granny and your grandpa that got the corner store selling us expired Debbie cakes. And you outside selling us, you know what I'm saying, all types of, you know what I'm saying, narcotics and stuff. Man, you take some accountability. Salakia.
Yeah. He kind of just showed like kind of how racist he is a little bit in that the show
Right.
because I'm looking at everything he just pulled up, and every last one of them got something to do with oppressed black people. That's what that's the part that China Mac also being a trust fund baby don't understand. The lady that was pushed in front of a plane, in front of a train, was pushed in front of a train by a mentally ill, homeless black man. The story he just pulled up about the man getting robbed, you can look at this boy and just tell him he has nothing. Everything they have to say got something to do with our oppression. He's a dumb racist too. Rick Child was not oppressed. Rick Child could take the L for 4 bottles of water. That's what he don't get.
Right.
You cannot. That's what he just did was the same thing that a Caucasian man does when we say, uh, uh, we love only our people. They compare us to the KKK. That's what they do.
Right.
When we have evidence of the KKK doing things to our people to make us come about to where we understand who the oppressor is.
Mm-hmm.
The KKK has no record to show where we did things to them to make them the KKK. They just chose to do it.
That's right.
So what China Mac don't understand is that stuff happened because of the oppression of your people benefiting over ours from this country.
That's right.
The brother of Cyrus' life was just taken by a man who was not oppressed. So you cannot compare them stories. So what you should be doing is going to the Supreme Court or whoever and start telling them to stop giving Asians money when they come over here and start giving black babies money when they come out the womb.
Right.
Hey, Salaki,
That's what you should do. Go ahead.
I need to see more Asians come up on charges of tax evasion. You know what I'm saying? They put their money up under their beds, man. These folks are criminals. ICE should kick in their door, drag them out their house, kicking and screaming, and take them to put them in the feds for tax evasion. They are taking food out the American people's mouth. You understand me? Y'all mean to tell me y'all gonna let these right-seeing Asians come over here and be tax evaders? You understand me? Nah, man. Hey, Trump, what you gonna do, man? ICE, man, rally up ICE and go ahead and get them Chinese folks, man. They criminals. I'm telling you, Slack.
It is, and that's a good point. Because there's way more Asian immigrants than there ever was Mexican immigrants.
Right.
Way more. They doubled them. Right. They just been here so long. You let them come in. You mad because the Mexicans was coming in doing them roof jobs for half the price. That's what they mad about. You mad the Mexicans were coming in and was coming up, and at the end of the day, it's spiritual because hell, it's certain jobs. Chinese man doing black folks. Black folks don't want to be on nobody's feet all day, right?
Right.
So you know it's spiritual, right? They doing something that regular Americans ain't just finna go do, and you deserve to get paid for that. So don't pick one. You picking one group over another group just shows that you are the devil the Bible speaks of, and it shows who God's chosen people are. That's all they doing. They try to come up with all these excuses about when this happened, like he just did. All you doing is showing that you are part of an oppression that you can't even. It's so deep on a level that they can't even fathom. That's how they so bold with it. They just like the Caucasian man. They're just like him because he feels like he is the victim in America. Donald Trump thinks his people are victims. He think that they are just the most oppressed thing. Yeah, I'm a struggling American. We can't jump high. We can't rap. You know, the women don't love us. We can't just get a woman for free. We got to pay for it. So my people should get this. His mind works like that. His mind says he needs all this over us because we have an advantage that we were born with. Rather than saying these people were God's chosen people, let me respect them, let me stay out their way, let me take my people over here. They want to attack us. That's the spirit of Rick Chop right there.
Come.
Yeah.
If I may.
What'd you say? Go ahead.
Go ahead, Oscar. You got it if you want to go.
I just want to say something real quick. I just want to, make a point. Hey, man, the white man is a coward. He's afraid of China. You know what I'm saying? That's why China got Chinatown. You know what I'm saying, and all the other jazz like that. That's why they got the Asian hate bill because they are afraid of repercussions from China. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to treat them bad. They don't they want them to hey they be like China wants equality in America. They say if you can unalive black people, let us unalive them too. You understand me? Don't be locking up our Chinese citizens because you don't have them. Still got citizenship over there in China. They got dual citizenship, and they know that if they start locking these Chinese folks up for these things that they do, that they trying to avoid the repercussions of that because they got a country behind them. It's a lot.
Right.
This is what I'm gonna say, Ottawa. So like, this is what I'm gonna say about China Mac situation. First, before I even get into it, this is how I know I was raised up in ISUPK Alabama. Because just like Officer Lockgun was looking up them folks, I had to also look at them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And what I seen when I look up Christina Yune Lee, and I see when I look up this 84-year-old immigrant Vika, I ain't even gonna try to say her last name because I'm gonna chop it up. Is that the people that did those crimes got convicted and did jail time for those crimes, man? You know what I'm saying? The people were convicted and did jail time for it.
Good point. Damn
Rick
good point.
Chow was found not guilty. He was not convicted for anything. He is
Right.
going home to be with his family. So you can't tell me I got to take accountability for my actions when these people are taking accountability for their actions according to the state law that they had to go to prison. And they went to prison and they did their time. Rick Chow hasn't done his time.
Listen,
I'm sick of, it's like, go ahead, I want to
no, I'm gonna say this and let you keep rolling because you just brought out something heavy. I don't know about y'all, but I didn't even know about this story until the court case. Let you know, black folks patiently waited on the justice system to do his job.
Right.
You just brought something out I ain't even peep right there, not y'all. That was heavy.
Go,
black folks waited on this to play out the way it was supposed to play out. Nobody, I didn't even hear about this till a week ago. So, yeah, like they went to jail.
Right.
It's not the same thing, China Mac. You just a damn racist. You have infiltrated the black community. You got niggas taking up for you. And now you want to make sure your albums keep selling. I've never heard your music anyway. I don't know nothing about you. I don't know what you holding on to. But whatever money you making off black people, that's why you felt the need to say that garbage. You and that other dummy that just made that other video need to go and do your incest thing with your sisters, whatever. So like, go do something.
Right.
Stop pillaging off the black community, and then having a problem when we tired of getting hurt by you. I'm trying to watch my words, so excuse me, pause. I'm trying to make shit come out
go.
the right way. But you know what I'm saying, man? Stuff like it's the audacity of these people, right? It's not surprising. It's just the time we in right now. And our people are get so frustrated, and all our people gonna do is go and get high and hurt each other.
Right.
You know, that's all they're gonna do. They're gonna get mad, get oppressed, they're gonna protest, they're gonna go home, they're gonna smoke their blunt, and they're gonna end up hurting a brother or sister.
Oh, God, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know about nowhere else, but I know in this city alone, I know in the last 4 days, it's been like the last 8 days, it's been 2 big mass shootings, mass unalivings, and at least 16 unalives in a week. You know what I'm saying? In this city, in Birmingham alone. That's more on the average than it's been the whole year. In a 7-day period in the whole year. I can't help but think all that stuff is connected some kind of way, man.
Right.
The timing of things. People see this stuff and they get angry, and we automatically hurt each other.
Right.
Instead of us doing, we're getting righteous about it. And when the scriptures say, "Ain't get angry, but sin not."
Right.
And I know it's probably happening all over the country. We just can't. Our people are not paying attention to it, because you will go and be mad about something else, and then you and your brother get into it, and you take it out on your brother,
right,
or your sister.
That's right.
That's happening, but our people don't understand how them demons work.
Right.
You know you can't go do nothing to Rick Chow. You angry, so you leave, you go home, you smoke your blunt, you try to forget about it, and then somebody owe you $10, or somebody shorted you $10, or somebody didn't make your food right, or somebody call your woman, or somebody call your man. or your woman get on your nerves, then somebody end up with their life taken.
Right.
And that's what our people got to realize. We got to stop letting this stuff affect us to where we harm each other. That's the point. And that's what they want, because we can't, in court of law, can't blame Donald Trump for everything. We know he behind it, right? We know who the head devil is. But you gonna go to jail knowing, you know what I'm saying, for something that you can't prove was his fault. We should come together, be righteous as hell, and make that devil come out of all of them. If we come together, don't deal with them, don't give them a reason to lock us up, and they still attack us, you can see who the devil is. But you can't see that if you're taking your time out to go do stuff to get locked up, right? We got to have our own accountability with that.
Right. I'm right, sir.
Hey, you know, I just want to ask a question, man. You know, because that's kind of crazy, man, that he's speaking about accountability. I mean, America and the justice system gave them folks justice. You know what I'm saying? They got the justice. So what
Right.
is he talking about accountability, man?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, the thing about it is, man, uh, so you telling me that Chinese people don't commit crime, okay? You telling me that they don't have the triads? They got a gang called the triads, the Yakuza, and all this other jazz that, you know what I'm saying, that they do around Chinatown and all this other stuff. So my connect in Florida when I was, you know, on the wrong side of the field, you know, he was Vietnamese. You know what I'm saying? And so you telling me that Chinese folks and Asian folks don't commit crimes? Uh, that is a falsehood. They commit plenty of
Right.
crimes. It's
Right.
just that they're not under the same stigma and held to the same thing that we're held to. You
Right.
understand me? And so, hell, I would tell China Mac, hey man, look, your people should have handled business inside that prison while them folks was in prison, and do what everybody else do. You know, get your poker and take them out. But you know, Chinese folks, they're not in prison by mass. We are. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Because they literally get away with murder. We don't.
right,
Right.
So like,
right.
Right.
That's a good point, for sure. They,
That
they,
was
they definitely get away with it.
that way.
I remember.
That was,
Do y'all remember that officer some years
I
back
know
in New York?
exactly who you talking about.
Did
I'm
he?
thinking about him.
Either he didn't get locked up, right?
Not at all.
They were them Chinese people raised so much hell about him getting arrested, and he got acquitted. He raped 10 black women, 10 of them. I forgot his name, but he was pulling them over like routinely. Salaki, not sure. Let me shut my mess. I know I can't say what I just said. Salaki.
go good. Go cuz.
Salaki.
Hey,
Go
hey,
They,
good.
man,
yeah,
it's like repetition, man. You know,
right,
the more you get on here, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, look, it is what it is, man.
yeah,
You know what I'm
Salaki,
saying?
yeah,
But hey, whoever in here live, they heard us. If they get banned, you know what I'm saying? Oh well. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
yeah,
Hey,
Right.
what we gonna this same subject gonna come up as soon as when next week? You know what I'm
That's
saying? We're gonna
right.
be able
That's
to go
right.
over it all again. So you know,
That's
yeah,
right.
so
man.
lock
Now, but I don't want. This is what I was gonna say though, man. What really bothers me most out of these people is that they are considered the model immigrant, and they try to say that they're the most intelligent when it comes to math, the most hardworking, they're the most business owning, business savvy, whatever you want to call it. That they're the model citizen. But then you got China Mac that want to tell me that I need to take accountability for these people. These people
Right,
are not model citizens. These
right,
people are not the people that are premier inside of this country, man. Like the brother was just saying, you got all kind of gang members that's Chinese, man. All kind of oppression that's going on inside of that Chinese community. Let's not talk about what they got going on inside their communities, and they try to cover up and not let us know about it. Let's not talk about how they are unaliving and abusing those children inside of their own community, inside Chinatown. Let's not talk about that, right?
right,
But you want to talk about what we got going on in Black America. Keep Black America out your mouth, China Mac. Don't talk
right,
about Black people. You are a guest inside Black America when it comes to this rap music. I would much rather you not even make rap music and go do whatever. I don't want to be racist when I say this because I don't want YouTube to clip us. But don't go do whatever Chinese music they make in China and go do that. Leave hip hop alone and stop talking about my brothers and sisters. We ain't your
Facts.
people, and we ain't friends with y'all.
Facts. And just like Rick Child could have just let that boy go and not do nothing and been
Right.
okay. China Mac could have just been okay shutting his mouth.
Right.
That's the audacity part that got to be addressed. The audacity. You could have just, if the people that's around you deal with you, they're gonna keep dealing with you. They ain't gonna stop dealing with you because you probably hanging around black people that let you take a black card, right? 9 times out of 10. So nobody was finna stop shopping with you. You did this because you think you have some kind of say so with us. You think you was gonna stop the bleed or nothing? No. Maybe with them suckers. Maybe with a sucker. A sucker might have just watched that video and said, "Oh man, let me calm down. It ain't all them." No, he just showed you he's one of them.
That's right.
That has no idea what the hell is going on right now.
Right. Right.
Because he hasn't felt the effects of it. He's benefiting from black people without going through the struggle.
Right.
You can't do that.
Right.
You can't do it and speak on it. You gonna do it, shut up about it and collect your money. But don't do it and then think you understand what we're going through.
Absolutely.
Man,
That's really going
sir.
on. Go ahead.
Hey, man, you just struck a nerve, man. Cause I'm be honest with you, man. He thinks because he did some time and he sold a few packs and you know what I'm saying, he can rap a little bit or whatever and wear a ball cap that he understand he's so racist, you know, he think that's what being black is.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
man, that don't make you one of us. You feel me? Like, man, look, it's deeper than that, man. But China Mac, you'll never understand that. So you really need to shut the F up. So
Right. And you can't say the N-word just because you make rap music. Don't let me hear you on tape saying the N-word. I don't know if it's a tape out there, Otto, if it is. I'm sure it's probably a tape out there of him saying the N-word. Let me find the tape so we can put you on blast like you trying to put us on blast. That's what you need to be talking about. That you don't say the N-word. You don't support other Chinese people saying the N-word. Because I'm sure you're saying it with your buddies. I'm sure you're saying it in your background. I'm sure you go into the Chinese shop and get you all the shrimp fried rice you want, and you saying nigga this and nigga that. Don't let me hear that. Don't let me see that.
Right.
Don't let me see that.
Yeah. And what's sad is his brothers probably letting him do it too.
Right.
With no accountability. Just like Bakar said, just because you sold a pack. You selling drugs make you a white man. It don't make you a black man. It makes you a white man. That's who the smug dealer is. All right. Yeah, that's who it is. He the top dog.
Right.
He the top shouter. We just made it look good. Just like everything else. Just like Christianity, Islam, we make it look good. But we're not the original with that. Y'all are. So yeah, man.
Right. Now that was heavy. Only other story I wanted to talk about, I know we had talked about Rick Child for the most of this. I did want to bring this out about Carmelo Anthony because I don't think it's getting enough light. So I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna share this article. Unless y'all want to go in a little bit more on that, I'm gonna share this.
No, you good, man. I keep talking about them. I'm gonna get us banned. I think I don't want to get no more strikes. So we're gonna just move on. That just definitely pissed me off.
Hey, now, hey, I might have to drop off, man, because I got a couple things I gotta handle real quick, man. But you know, man, you know I always love rocking it out with my brothers, man. You know, iron sharp iron, man, and y'all really you know, while the audience learning, I'm getting a new view on things, and I'm as sure as I'm sure y'all are too, man. So look, man, I enjoyed it, man, but I'm gonna have to ride out. So like.
I'm right, sir.
No
The water
sweat,
out of one. Appreciate y'all one. Shalom, y'all. Bashim y'all shop rakatah, sir. The water.
Hey, shalom. Yeah, how about Shem y'all shop rakatah?
But now, I just want to bring this article out real quick, and then we're gonna clip it. Hey, we can spend these last 10 minutes talking about this real quick.
No sweat.
There it is. It should be coming up. Yeah. Why they ain't trying to share? Oh, there it is. All right. This came out the Guardian. This came out the Guardian right here about Carmelo Anthony, right? Can't can't remember. I think it was just this week that I saw this article come out this week. It said there was no black jurors selected for the murder trial over killing at the 2025 Texas high school.
Mm.
Carmelo Anthony, who is black, is accused of stabbing Austin Metcalf, who was white, at a track meet in an affluent Dallas suburb. It says, after a 2025 high school track meet in Frisco, Texas ended with one student dead and another accused of murder, Carmelo Anthony, then was 17, was indicted on first-degree murder in the fatal stabbing of Austin Metcalf, also 17. Social media posts about the death divided the case into racial lines, sparking national outrage. Anthony, who is being tried as an adult, is black. Metcalf is white. We just talked about that. This week marked the beginning of Anthony's murder trial. After 3 days of jury selection, attorneys selected 12 jurors and 6 alternates for the trial. Narrowed down from 600 initial summons, none of the jurors are black.
Now, how did that happen?
And it's just like how did that happen? Where is Carmelo's lawyer at? That's my question, other one. Where's Carmelo's lawyer at that's allowing this to happen? That you're going to allow your client to be in front of 12 jurors that are all white? It's like it's stacked up against them. So I just wanted to bring out this article, man, and talk about that because you're talking about this is a racially charged thing already. And then you're talking about how the brother is going in front, it's like how the brother is going in a city where everybody in that city is already upset about the death. I can hear you now. So like, go ahead.
Okay, so I thought my phone went out, my alarm went off. Okay, yeah, I ain't hear the last part you said. Say it again.
Now I was saying that this event, I call it an event, this unaliving occurred inside of a city that was all white, and they're really like racially charged and upset about this event. I was just watching a video the other day where they gave Austin Metcalf's brother his diploma. So people are still salty about this and still upset about this. But how does your lawyer, the lawyer Carmelo Anthony, allow 12 white jurors to be over this, to be judging this case, man? How does that happen? I don't understand this, sir. That's crazy to me that they would let that happen.
9 times. What part of Texas is in? You know,
Frisco, Texas.
Okay, Frisco. Well, that's like a mainly white, Caucasian area, right?
I'm assuming that's what that is.
The fix is probably in on that brother. I hate to say it. They fix is in. Like even with your own lawyer, people got to realize, like in certain places, even the lawyer that you buy, if he's local and knows people, he gonna take your money and you still can go to prison. He's gonna get your mama to put that house up. This happens a lot. I ain't gonna just say in white community. You have a lawyer who knows you're gonna go to jail, or doesn't care whether you go to jail. He gonna take your money and sell you a dream, break your family. You still gonna go to prison.
Right.
So for him to allow that to happen is letting him know. I just hope I pray that because the brother got a solid case if he got a good lawyer. Because they're telling I'm seeing now that he was invited into the tent. Somebody invited him in and told him to come over there. And I guess when the boy Austin them came back to the tent, he was in the tent, and you just gonna handle him crazy. And I don't know, maybe they people they think it's okay to put your hand on somebody. Now, yeah, of course you can always say how it could have been handled, but no, if it had been the other way around, it's self-defense.
Right, that's right.
And then last time I checked, Supreme Court was about setting precedents.
Right.
And I got to bring it up. If Rick Child was just able to hit this boy in the back, running away, you can't tell me I can't jab you with a knife for touching me.
For touching me, that's right.
I don't get it. You got to be a precedent somewhere, because that's really self-defense. It was more than one boy, right? Austin Metcalf went by himself.
No, he didn't.
So
That's right. That's right.
Guess what? I fear for my life.
That's right.
It's more than one of them. I fear for my life. What you want me to do? I don't know what they're gonna do to me. Ain't that something a police officer can say when he unalives a black man? He fear for his life.
Fear for his life.
So
But you can't use it.
how come Carmelo Anthony can't fear for his life?
Damn right.
That's what I don't
Damn right.
understand. You know what I'm
Damn
saying?
right.
So it sounds like the fix is in. I just hope, I hope in this instance you do see some Caucasian people that really that's really biased to the situation. So they
Right.
worried if you and they worried about they know a black person on their jury is not gonna convict that boy.
100%.
That's the crazy part about it. They know they're not gonna convict him.
Right.
His only hope is hoping that these are a few boot kissing white people.
Right.
This is why you need a boot kisser. See them boot kissers that be out there on the corner kissing our boots.
Come on.
They wouldn't convict Carmelo Anthony.
That's right.
Those are righteous white people.
That's right.
We weeding them out for you. When somebody kiss our boot, make them a juror.
That's right.
They should make them a juror on somebody's murder trial.
On somebody's case. That's right.
Right. They should make them a juror. They earn their right. But you don't know what you're dealing with them.
That's
He
right.
may get a couple of them. They may not. Right. Like I hate it for him. He shouldn't have got picked up. It should have been right then and there what happened. Right. It should have been.
Clear.
He was attacked. He has the right to carry a knife. It's not illegal.
That's right.
It wasn't a pum.
That's right.
So he has the right to carry that. And he felt his life was in danger. He should have went home that day.
That's right. He should have been good.
Right. He should have went home that day. But that was just too much like right.
That's right. I tell you right there that black folks you ain't welcome in America. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't need motivation to gather together with your people, man. Seeing stuff like this is enough motivation to know that I ain't welcome around these oppressors. And if I gotta choose a tent, I'm not going in that tent. I'm going into my own tent, or I'm going somewhere else because I know how these people play, man. You know what I mean?
Listen, man, you bring it all the way back home to my man. I keep getting their names mixed up. I keep thinking Carmelo when it's supposed to be
Cyrus.
Cyrus. I keep seeing their face, and something about they both faces kind of looking like to me.
Right.
But that's like what I said about Cyrus. You just said something. If we know if it's a tent and my partner saying come sit in this tent, and I know it's a Caucasian tent, I'm gonna say I'm good.
Right.
Your child is supposed to say I'm good, or stand up. I'm gonna be over here. Oh, you going over there with them? Right. I'm gonna catch you later. I'm gonna go over here with these sisters.
That's right. But
our children are not protected, man. That's how. Listen, they are attacking. I think we've been saying this for years, man. They are attacking our children.
Go.
That's what they're doing. This is an attack on the children because our children don't know they are behind enemy lines until they realize that they're gonna always have these problems. Your child at least needs to know who the biggest murderer is on the planet. They need to know that. They need to know. I don't care if you got one that's cool. You should know what trait of people are committing the most murder, are doing the most theft, are behind everything. If you still want to go around them, at least keep your guard up.
Right.
But at least let your child know, hey, be careful around them. Be careful. Be careful around a black smoke dealer. If it's a black robber, just we got our children so worried about our own people. We go around them, we like, you okay. We don't worry about them. You should tell your child about all evil people, no matter what their skin color is. But we are not telling our children to be extra careful around them because they're gonna do things legally, right? That's gonna piss you off to put you in Carmelo Anthony's situation. They're gonna do things that are gonna antagonize your child. Your child is going to defend himself, but he's gonna catch the short end of the stick because your child does not know he's not an American. Your child do not know that person that Austin Metcalf forefather was a part of making us 1/5 of a man.
Damn right.
So his family does not think we're actual human beings. He thought he was a little dog he could just tell to shoot.
Right.
You don't think you're a human that sat down and probably tied if you got a tent, YT boy. Allow somebody to sit down, go get you a drink, come back to your tent. But you saw somebody over there that you don't like the color of their skin, and you said,
Right.
"Oh, shoot, get away from me." You know what I'm saying? So
That's right. That's
I hate
right.
that brother in that situation, man. We gotta keep our eyes on that because he in their hands right now. But the only thing bring him out is the Lord. So hopefully the
That's right.
Lord will put something on them people's heart to see that he definitely shouldn't be getting life or nothing like that.
Right. Right.
Or no death
That's right.
penalty.
That's right.
So we'll see
That's
how
right.
that goes.
Yeah, right. So yeah, we're definitely gonna track that story. We'll definitely be reporting on that story here on the One West Perspective. You know what I mean? So with that, I'm gonna start closing this out. I don't want you got anything else you want to say before we
No,
close
that's
out?
it, man. You did a great show, man. That's it.
All right, the water, sir. Well, look, check this out. ISUPK Alabama. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, IG, TikTok. Man, listen, we have classes every week. We got a brotherhood class on Tuesdays at 6 o'clock. We got a law class on Wednesdays at 6:30. Listen, we got Sabbath service on Saturdays at 12 noon. Come join our classes. Call the number scrolling at the bottom of the screen, 205-433-9663. If you have any questions, you want to get in contact with the school, man. Listen, ISUPK Alabama under Commander General Hunter. We holding the truth down here in the state of Alabama. If you need us, get with us, man. We here for our people, man. With that, shalom. I'm going to salute the brothers out. Shalom, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah Barakathum. And to all the sisters, shalom, Yahweh Shemal Athar Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah. The water y'all checking in. We'll catch y'all next time.
Shalom.